All right, everybody, it's Adam and Ellie here with Move Think Smile, and we have got a really exciting announcement for everybody because next week we are launching the next Impact Certification cohort. And on Thursday, February 8th, that's going to be a week from today that we're broadcasting this, we're doing a live demo on how everything works so you can determine if this would benefit your health and wellness company. Now, in the live demo, we're going to detail how to get fully certified on integrative marketing and functional business growth, or what we call IMFBG. Like, we need more acronyms in this world, but we figured why not, right?
Let's just add to the pile.
At least it stands out. At least it stands out. You're like, what? There's not even a what? I don't get it. Cool. That's what it stands for, integrative marketing and functional business growth. And if this is something that you're at all interested in, we're going to tell you about the details in this live right here, but you can literally go down to the comments below, type yes, and we will add you to the guest list. We'll make sure that you can get in on it, that you get the Zoom link, you get the Google Calendar invite, all that kind of stuff. So it's important to understand that the certification is designed so you can create, market, and sell a high impact premium health offer that exponentially increases both the revenue, the sales coming in, and the margins, that's the bottom line profits. And, as Elia likes to say, and doing it in-house, right? So you have full control of everything. Because what's one of the things we see all the time, Elia, with people doing it out of the house and basically just trying to hire a company to do it?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're just talking to so many people that just feel really burned or frustrated with hiring marketing companies. And, I think it's just so important to really understand the power of being able to do this in-house, whether that's you or whether that's someone on your staff. And because nobody knows your business like the people working in the business. And I have a lot of theories and a lot of reasons why I think people feel so burned and why this situation comes into play, but we can do that in another live. But I do think, this is part of the reason why we realize that there is such a need for this, and to really help you as a health and wellness expert understand how powerful this is for you. And of course, how much money you can save by, not hiring more people that you just feel like you're disappointed in results.
Or if you are going to hire a third party because you want to outsource it, understanding how this stuff works will get you much better results because you'll know exactly how to manage them.
Yeah.
You'll know exactly how to review what they're doing, and you're going to understand it. So this stuff is super duper powerful. This is why we're doing this. And again, if you're interested in joining us, simply, put yes in the comments below and we'll add you to the guest list. But if you're still curious, you might find this helpful.
Yeah. So we want to talk a little bit about, some of the clients that we've worked with and the, successes that we've seen. And so, Adam, I want to talk about a few people right now. One is Dr. Deacon. So if you haven't seen his interview with Adam, it's a really great interview. We talked to him and his brother, Peter, and they have a functional medicine practice, a brick and mortar. And, when we help them install the impact-driven profit systems and really help them understand their marketing and how to do that in-house, they went from $20K to $60K in monthly revenue. And what's really important here, though, and as we're seeing with a lot of established practices, is profit margins are super, super low. So they were like at 2%. And by doing this, it boosted them up to 66%. And that's really important because, again, I think sometimes people can get wrapped up in, it's just about the money, but it's not. It's about actually, these guys are really good at what they do. And if they don't have decent profit margins, they're not going to be able to continue to do what they do, which is impact lives and change people for the long term.
Let me stack on that, Ellie, real quick. Dr. Deacon's, they were at $20,000 a month, barely breaking even with a 2% profit margin. They took their profit margin up 64% and their revenue up to 60 grand in the first month, just the first month using an impact system, the stuff that we're certifying people on.
Yep. Now, the other one I want to talk about is I want to talk about Barb, and a lot of people have seen her interview with Adam as well. But if you haven't, you should definitely check that out. And I think what's really important here is looking at, Barb was coming at this from a nutritionist perspective. She also had a lot of clients that she did personal training with and fitness and, helping women with hormones. And previously she had to sell more than 1,500 programs at $89 each to reach the same profit level of her old, business in order to get what she needed to do. But when we added the impact-driven profit systems and really got her behind this, she was able to hit 97% profit margins and was able to net 37K with her first 12 clients. Now, this is really powerful, right? It's really powerful because of that financial boost. However, what this is allowing her to be able to do, or what she was able to see could happen here, is wow, I can actually impact more people. I don't have to do large quantities. I can really take more time with my clients, and I can really make sure that it's not just another number, right?
In impact means, just so you all haven't figured this out yet, impact means changing someone's life for the better and impacting the company. So you have healthy patients and clients and a healthy health company.
Yeah.
That's what impact means.
Yep.
And again, I want to reiterate, no joke, 97% profit margin, and the bottom line net profit, not gross, net $37,000 in just her first 12 clients after installing an impact system.
Yes. And of course, if you're like, it's not about the money, or I'm not there yet, or I just need to get more traction on my marketing and, more people reaching out to me. Well, we want to share the story of Sarah, who in just 16 days, and she was a national board certified health and wellness coach. She really helps obese moms, overcome their weight issues. And so when she sent out her impact lead generation campaign, well, in the first 2 hours, she received 6 replies, and 2 of them were confirmed booked consults. So we're seeing this also with people that are like, look, I just really need some response in my emails. And we can even share too. We had another client recently who sent out their first impact email campaign and ended up with 38 calls booked and tons of people just wanting to jump in. So there's a lot of really good stuff that can happen here.
Yep. I'm going to talk to that one. That's Jake here in a second.
Yep.
But what we've got also, we have Ed, a nurse practitioner with a brick and mortar functional medicine practice in Miami, Florida. He launched a new impact-driven system and enrolled a brand new fertility patient in the first 24 hours who paid in full $7,500. Awesome. Then we've got a registered dietitian from Illinois, Deepa. I recently did an interview with her. You can watch that too. She installed an impact-driven system that increased annual sales per patient from $400 to $3,000. And that was all by leveraging the insurance-based model. She was fully insurance-based and without ditching the insurance model, but learning how to turn that into a lead generation, very powerful lead generation. She converted them from insurance over to cash, which was super cool. You can watch that as well. But this is what happens when you install an impact-driven profit system. And this is the live demo we're doing next Thursday, February 8th. So if you're interested in joining us, you want to be on that guest list, you want to learn all the details, comment yes below, and we're going to go into some more about what is going to be happening during there. But then, as Ellie was talking about, then we have Jake. Now, Jake is a nationally board certified licensed professional counselor, or LPC, for those of you in the industry, and he specializes in relationships and basically marriages, keeping people together with some very, very unique, difficult problems. Now, he sent out his first impact email, and he just posted, we had nearly 200 people reply indicating their interest, and 38 have already scheduled a call. This is more than I was expecting. Is this normal? So this stuff is super powerful. Now, Elia, who exactly is the impact certification for, so we can make sure everybody's on the same page?
Yeah. So first, it is for people that are, committed and are very good at helping people overcome health and wellness challenges, physical, mental, or emotional, and really through integrative and functional root cause resolution. Now, don't take this as you have to be an integrative functional doc, right? We work with health coaches and people with, lots of history and background in transforming lives. So that's key number one. The second piece is that, you want to install an impact-driven profit system that's really going to help not only save your patients and clients tons over traditional healthcare, but also to really help you see how you could be adding 116,000 or more to your bottom line. And so again, we really want to make sure that you are able to have a healthy health company so that you can continue to help us tip the scales from sickness to wellness.
And I want to say, I want to define what ton over traditional healthcare is. So we've done a lot of information about this. We've looked at it, but basically, if you get out there and you help someone get to the root cause of disease or dysfunction, it goes in remission, it's not really bothering them for the rest of their life, you're going to put $162,500 or more over just the next 7, 8, 9, 10 years into that person's pocket instead of having them fork it out. And this is even if they have insurance. So it's super powerful stuff.
Yeah. And so think about this, if you are ready and you're really thinking about, you want to have a high impact, high ticket offer in your wellness business, and you want to do that within the next month, within 28 days, and start enrolling people, well, then this is definitely something that you are going to want to check out. We actually just spoke with a woman the other day who absolutely, she's a functional medicine doctor. She has a health coach on staff. She's got life coaches. And she's like, you know what? I want to create a really incredible experience for my patients and clients. We've got incredible skill set here. I want to make this not a transactional experience for my clients, but something that's super transformational where they get a whole experience with my whole team.
And it's for people who out there, like, let's say you want to just save. You like saving money, right? So remember, a business is about sales, keeping sales high, keeping revenue high, keeping expenses low. So let's say you want to save $24,000 to $120,000 annually on third-party outsourcing by creating a new client acquisition system in-house, right? Again, that phrase, in-house. So you don't have to find another agency to do the work for you and they be unhappy because they didn't get it, because they don't get your business.
Yeah, I think this is really important, Adam, because we're hearing so many people say, I want you to just do this for me, just do it for me. But everyone that we speak to is extremely unhappy with, a lot of the experiences they've had and done for you. So, again, even though you feel like you might not have the time to do this, it's going to pay you back tenfold by learning how to do this well in your business and then delegating it out versus not knowing really how to do it well in your business, delegating it out, and then picking the wrong people.
Yeah. Or let's say you just want graduate level skills. Maybe you're like me, and you really want to understand the stuff and you really want to maximize revenue profit streams, either in your own health company, or you want to increase your job marketability and you want to do it for others without wasting, like I did, 2 years. And I'll show you the bill, $129,774 getting a master's degree from a top business school like Northwestern University, which is where I got my master's from. That's where I went to graduate school. So if you want graduate level skills on maximizing revenue profit streams, this is definitely for you. So if any of these things that we just talked about sound like you and you would like to learn more, simply comment yes below in the comments and we'll add you to the guest list for the live impact certification demo that we're doing on February 8th. Now, in the demo, we're going to reveal exactly how it works, why we're doing it, and what's included. For example, a couple of things that we're going to show you. Well, starting with five super flexible, and I'm highlighting super flexible because they can evolve and mold to all kinds of different practices. 5 super flexible program and pricing models that work with both non-insurance, so if you're just fully cash-based, and insurance, so if you're not cash-based at all, or a hybrid of the two. Mm-hmm. So those types of businesses. So you can add at least $116,400 to your bottom line this year. Now, this is how Dr. Deakins, who we talked about a few minutes ago, increased both revenue and margin. Then we've got 207 copy templates you can use in any ad, any post, any email to get people booking calls now, just like Jake did when he sent it out, got 200 responses and 38 people immediately booked a call. And I think his number's actually more like at 50, 55 right now. This was not long ago.
Yep.
Now, one thing, Ellie, that we talk about are enrollment, right?
Yes.
The ability to have a conversation, to empower them to say yes, get more of the right people saying yes at the right price, right? In a high integrity, ethical way.
Yes.
So we're going to give them, what are we going to give them?
Well, we're going to give them an enrollment script, right? Something to kind of see. It's more like a structure, right? Of how you can take someone through this process. And this is really important because one thing that we hear a lot is sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, how can you charge that much for helping someone or for healthcare or for this or for that or high ticket or low ticket? There's all these opinions, right? But what we really want you to understand is, again, it doesn't matter what price you're at. The important thing is you get more clients saying yes to you so that you can help transform their health. And the way you do that is make sure you really understand how to have a structured conversation with someone that is really, ready to get some help, just like Ed did with his fertility offer.
Yeah. And Ed, English is his second language. He's from Brazil. Mm-hmm. And that fertility offer, He got his new patient $7,500 paid in full. Super cool. We're also going to share with you in the live impact certification demo more than 109 email nurture templates you can use now to get people to sell themselves and show up ready to buy without objections. And this is the absolute truth. And this is exactly how Barb, we talked about earlier, net $37,000 net, not gross, but net profit. Bottom line, took home $37,000 in just 12 clients. Super cool stuff. We'll also show you 5 different top of funnel lead gen systems. And this is really important because right now, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over YouTube are people talking about done for you funnels. Hey, we're just going to give you this funnel. And if you just do it just one way, it's going to work and it's a magic pill. And I can tell you right now, I get it. It's like, oh my gosh, this is great. I'll just give them money and things are magically going to happen. But what ends up happening is you're secretly feeding your business a magic pill. And then this is why you get burned. You think you get burned, right? Because you did something that worked for them, but it didn't work for you because you weren't honoring the bio-individual nature of business. So we want to review with you the 5 different top of funnel lead gen systems proven to communicate your true impact. So solution-seeking qualified people are opting in and reaching out ready to hire you instead of nothing happening, or maybe even worse, attracting freebie information seekers who are constantly in this just battle of how much stuff can I accumulate? They're not really looking to fix it. And those top of funnels are all designed to take people from click to client in less than 72 hours, just like Deepa did with hers, what we talked about earlier. Not to mention 10-day Impact Warm Network campaign templates, video ad scripts, technical training on how to build, manage professional funnels, et cetera. And those are just to name a few.
Yeah.
Just to name a few, right, Elia?
Yes. Plenty of amazing things for sure. So think about this. I mean, if anything we've said just remotely interests you, if you're like, oh man, like I really want to understand more what they're talking about, or, oh yeah, I did not have a great experience last time, but I really do need help and I want to figure this out. And you really want to understand how to create and sell and market a high impact premium health and wellness service that really optimizes your company's bottom line. Again, like I said, we want to make sure that health companies stay healthy so you can continue to do the amazing work that you need to do. So simply comment below yes, and we will add you to the guest list for our live impact certification demo that we are doing Thursday, February 8th. We'd love to see you there. We're going to just talk in depth. You can ask all the questions that you want. We're going to really dive into all of these.
Oh, people are like, how long is this demo going to be? It's honestly, it's not going to be long. It's going to be 20, maybe 25 minutes. We will open it up for questions. So we're just going to give you kind of a brief demo of what all is included, what we're doing, how it's going to be impactful, things like that. And then we'll kind of open it up for questions. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead to the comments below, type a big fat yes, and we'll make sure we get you to the guest list. We'll send you a calendar invite from Google along with the Zoom link. And until then, everybody have a phenomenal weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday, February 8th on the live impact certification demo. Take care.